So just we start our last topic and then complete it yet. Okay. So just we use exception. Okay. Exceptions. What is exceptions? Okay. While executing C++ coding. Okay. Different errors can occur. Okay, different errors can occur, right? So sometimes is your value errors, variables errors, sometimes it's logical error, okay? Sometimes it's syntax error, okay? Many of types of error, compile time error, runtime error, many of the errors will be occur, okay? For this error, we just adjust it. This is called an exception, okay? Okay, so those errors will be coding errors. We just talk about the coding errors made by the programmer. Okay, you just coding errors with programmers. Okay, errors due to wrong input. Okay, you can input wrong way. If you write the integer but you write a string value, then this will be called a wrong input. Okay, due to input wrong. Okay. Our other unforeseeable. Sometimes some occurrences comes when we don't know about these things. So why we disagree. Sometimes you can miss the writing the semicolons and you can writing the wrong logits and coming out the wrong values, right? This is called and also come in the part of the exception. Okay, by using the errors, by handling these errors, we call as an exception. For the handling the exception handling, for the exception handling, what we use here? Handling. We use three keywords for the exception element. This is name is keywords. Try, true, and catch. Okay. What's the try is do? Try statement allows you to define a block of code for to be tested. Okay, to the tested for the errors. For the errors, right? And not a try, it's try. Okay. And show keyword throws and exceptions. Okay, exceptions messes. Yeah, when we custom messes, you can describe it, and then catch statement allows you to define a block of code to be executed. Okay, if an error occurs. Okay, if any errors occurs, then you can use other code and other message will be shown by using the catch statement. Just use it. So how to use this one? Okay, suppose just here I just take example here. Int main is my here, and then curly bracket. So if some things I used to be try here to the in this case I just create int is inside the try statement try block, and then I write something suppose 26. Okay, and if I just write here the condition if age is greater than equal to 18, and then in this case I just see out. Okay, access granted. Okay, message will be appear. Next, okay, if this condition is not satisfied, then what should I do? Just use to be throw. I use a throw statement, and what I throw is is. Okay, I is throw the is. If you have any error, something you can write is not is perfect, then what I do after the try, if you use a try, then I always use a catch. Okay. Then
Hmm.
I just use a int minor here. And then here I just write see out access denied. Okay. This message will be put here. Okay. Access denied. And here I just use and see out. I just write here is and here I just use a my num. Okay. Same thing. I just use this one and save it, and then I just run this one first of all.
What is my num do?
My num is your variable where we have to show is age value. Okay, if I just write here the 15, suppose there is right here the 15, and then if I run this one, this will be shown as is 15, and this value will become on the case by the try catch where we have to don't find out this condition false, and this will be shown in the catch statement. Okay, and this show your age value to the minor. Correct.
So it's like a different, even though it's a different variable, it passes the 15 to.
If you have a different variable, suppose that your name is the age one, okay, then here we can name as age one, okay, then this will be not pass here the variable, and this will be shown here because this type of variable will be can't defined here, okay. If I just define his age is 26, right, okay, and age one is 15, but then we can run here, then what will be happen, okay, your age is defined as 26 because you throw the age value to the catch
Hmm.
if you have this condition is not satisfied. Okay, this is
Hmm.
wrong way, not age one, right? If age one is 23, then that thing will be show here. Okay, access granted message will be shown.
Hmm.
This is try block. When in if your condition is true and then if your working is true, then your try block will executed. If your condition is blocked, then catch block is executed. Okay, and here show the error value.
Hmm.
Yeah. So this will show the error value to catch, and then catch will be
Hmm.
catch at this value, and then show this by message was a custom message you can define here. Okay.
Hmm.
This is called catch statement, simple one. Other way to use this one, I just comment out this part and this other way to use this one. I just write the try arrangement first of all because main function will be all the thing, and then you can read it try and inside try, you can define int is. Okay. I ask these values
Hmm.
by the user. Okay. See out. Enter your as. Okay. And
Seen it.
see in, I just use the is.
Hmm.
And then I've checked this is
Yeah.
greater than equal to 18 or not. And then here, see out. And then write. Okay. Access granted.
Hmm.
Okay. And
Hmm.
you are all enough. Okay. I just write this message also.
Hmm.
Semicolon put here. Let's share to else, and inside the else I just
Show
show. Okay.
age.
Also, we
Hmm.
throw the as instead of as I just throw the number. It's error code number is 505. Okay. We don't need to be throw the as right here. After that, you can use a catch. Okay. Just see that here. What's this show?
Hmm.
Int my num.
One.
Name is my variable. And then here see out.
Access
Access
denied.
denied.
Hmm.
Okay. You must be at
18 or above.
least 18-year old. Okay. This
Hmm.
message will be shown, and then here
See
I
out.
just you see out again and then show is
My
And in this case, we just use the error number. Which number of errors will be shown here? We don't show here the value. Okay. And then here, this will be shown my num,
I know.
and this will be error value. So U is small. Okay. Okay, let's go. If I run
What
this
is
one,
this? 505.
I just show you. If I run this one and then if I write the correct one, this will be shown as the correct one values. If I run this one and then I write the wrong one, then this will be show is 505. Okay, 505 is where we have to throw the error where we writing some wrong input. Okay, this is called for the writing some wrong input value. Okay, so some this type of things will be available. Right, this is called a 505.
Okay.
If I write something wrong input, then this error will be thrown. Okay, so instead of this way, you can also write here. If you don't want to show is, then you can show yeah, you can show here the code. Okay, to this is 104, and then this many of the codes where we have to not found something. Okay, so this one is one of the code of the way we have to enter some wrong input, and then your access will be not granted. Okay, this is the code. Okay. If I use same thing by using, but here we just use two different. Okay, I just comment out this one and then do one thing. I put here. And instead of using the int num and then anything, I just used to put here the three dots. If you don't have any value and then I don't want to need to be showed this line, then what you do, just put here the three dots on. Okay. Right. To this here, you can put this one. And then if you run this one, this will be good. Because in this case of the cage, you can put any of the parameters values right here. Okay. This will be needed any parameter. That's why we just put here three dot and then we don't need to be show here any values. Okay. Suppose I don't want to need to throw as values, code errors, anything. I just show the simple one message. Okay. By using this way, you can just create this one. Okay. If you run this one, then here you can just write. I just write a 12 and then this message will be shown on it. Okay. So you can use this type of things also. And then if I write the correct one, then you can show here the correct one values. All right.
Okay.
This was the simple one is exception right here, where which one you use in the C++ programming. Okay. This is simple one you can use it here. Okay. Next one will come here to do some examples. Okay. For some things where to do better way to how to use the all program. Just I use make here the calculator program. Okay. This is your example for you making the calculator program, how to make your calculator program. Okay. This clear to exception handling. What is exception handling?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, just one example I take here for how to make the programs. Okay, is better way. Okay, as in this case, we check here the long program, and as in this user class and other things. Many of things are there. Okay, just here, I just use a class name is temp. Okay, you can name is anything. So I just use to be temp, and then you can use as anything right here. And then here, I just use a public. Okay, I just combine them and then many things in. I just make a T variable A, B, C. Okay. Then one character is operator for the operator OP. And then here we can make here T method. Here we can get value one method and then here we get value two methods. Okay. Two methods I create here. I don't define here, but I just create here. Okay. Creating this method. Here I just write the two. I just created the method's name. And then again, I just created other methods also for the get operator method. Okay. Okay. This is value variable. This is my value variable. Okay. This is my operator variable where we want to assign operator plus minus which one operator you need here. Okay. And then here, this is my value one method. Okay. And this is my value two method. And this is my getting operator method. Okay, which operator you want to apply here? Okay. I just make here the operator don't define here. And then here, what should I do? Do void And second one is I use to add for the additions. Okay. Addition method. Void. And then here I just use for the subtraction. This is my subtraction method. And void here. Just for the multiplication, I want to multiplication method. And void, I use as a divide. Okay, for the division method. Okay. And next one here, I just, again, here I just create the object for this part is also, you can also create the object directly by writing the obj and anything right here, okay, to the method. And then after that, we just use the int man. And then here, I just here want to do some things in int man, but after that, first of all, I define each and every cases right here, okay. After that, we use the int man. I just need to void temp and then double colon, and then here to use get value 1. And then how to get the value of one value, okay? Just I write the cout, enter the value. I just here to write the enter the value message, and then use cin, and then a variable value I'll assign here, okay? After this, I just use to write tab, double colon, get value 2. And then here, same message will write to enter the value. And cin, I just write here the b. Here I want to b value. Okay. After that, void for temp colon get operator. And then here, I used to be right cout, enter the operator, which operator you want. Is plus, is minus, whatever it is. Okay. And cin I use here, and then inside it, I just use an operator. Okay. Next one is void temp double colon add. Okay. And curly bracket. I just inside the C, I just use a plus B. Okay. So for the additions of this one, cout. And inside the cout, just use A. First of all, show the A value. And then here show the plus symbol for this one to better looking. And then B. And then after that, you just show the equal value. Okay. And then the C. Okay. And then handle for the new line. Right. And after that, what you want to do, just swap it. Okay. Assign the value of inside A is C and B is equal to 0. Okay. Because if you again you enter some values right here. If I just again I just made
I just don't get the A equal C and B
because
equals.
I want to continue them. If you want to continue adding them, yeah, subtracting them, anything you want to continue with these values, then what you do, just assign the combine the C values inside the A, and then you can other addition, subtraction, other method will be do by using this. Okay, that's why we'll be doing this switching. Okay, for the subtraction one, I just use A minus B. Okay, and same thing I can use here. I just copy this one. And here, instead of plus, I just use a minus. And same thing, A switching to AC because we, if you want to do others methods also. Void, again, I just for the making that same thing is by the multiplication. Okay, MUL. And then here for the multiplication, same variables, A into B. And then same thing will be used here, just here to use multiplication sign. Okay, and after the same thing we will do here same way. Right?
So when you say A equals C and B equal 0, what is happening there?
A equal to C means that you can assign the C value which one comes to A and B is assigned as 0. If you want to do other methods, then you can assign some new value to the B and then do others functionalities also. Okay, if you currently doing this, because if you are adding two values in calculators, you can again add other values to this one and then subtract other values to this one, right? For same like in the calculator. How the
Oh, I
calculator
see.
work? Okay, this type things will be defined as. So that's why I just make here first of all is function only, not the other things. Okay, I just call a divide,
Mm.
and for the division we use C equal to A divided by B. Okay, and then same thing I just use here.
Yeah.
And for the division, I use this one symbol. And then same thing I do here. Okay.
Mm.
This is just a method and structure I defined here. But I operate this one by using the main function. So how to operate this one by using the main function? First of all, you can use obj dot get value 1.
Mm.
Okay. Get value 1 here. Next one will be used to be applied here the while loop. And then inside the while loop, I just write here the true. True by writing the true is 1. Okay. 1 is defined as a true. And then after that, when we apply, I just assign is if your object. First of all, I take the object value 1. After that, we just take here the object operator. If your object operator is equal to equal, if you use the equal symbol, 1 second, here to single one, not to this one. Okay, so just we use to if you write the operator is your equal, okay, then what will be happening? Your final out will be shown. See out and slash and for new line and then your final result equal to and what's the value of obj dot a obj dot a value will be shown because all the c values will be assigned into the a. Okay, and then what you
I,
do, just use as a break for the breaking this loop. Correct, and after that you can return
oh,
only one value.
could you
But
explain
if
this one more time
I
because I don't.
I just complete this one and then I explain to by using the output section because this is just not by way. Okay, this will be as knew that this will be little bit confusing right now. But okay, next one I
Mm.
do. Yeah. Okay. One thing I just here to want to be object and operator to one. I want to get the operator also because I don't get here the operator. Getting the operator value. Getting the first value. Okay. And after this, next one is here to I just call obj dots. If your operator is different one, this is not equal one, then we can get the second one value. Okay, getting second value. Okay, and then next one, I just check this out. Obj dot op equal to if you use the plus symbol, then what will be happen? Just call the obj add function. That's it. Okay. If you use obj dot op equal to minus symbol, then what will happen? Obj dot subtract will be called. Okay. If you use obj dot operator equal to multiplication symbol. Okay. Here my multiplication symbol of this one. Then what you call obj dot multiplication. Okay. If I use here, next one is your obj dot operator equal to divide symbol. Okay. Then last one is called is obj dot divide. Okay. And then here For the completing stopping the main function, just use a return 0, right? Okay. If I run this code, I just run this code and see this one. This will be asked me first of all, first value. Suppose I write the 26, and after this will be assigned as the enter. I just write a plus, and then I just use a 23. This will be shown 26 plus 23 is 49. If I want
Mm,
to do a minus, then here to be minus, enter the next value is suppose is 5. Then what will you do? 49 minus 44. 49
mm,
minus 5 is 44. And if you want to multiplication, then enter is 2. This will be shown as a multiplication. If you want to divide, just use in 4 and enter is your 4. Okay.
mm,
If you write the operator is equal, then you show as a final result and you go outside your program.
okay.
Okay, this is a simple way to calculate as a calculator by using the C++ programming. What they do, first of all, I just create as a variable for little bit for ABC. ABC is here for the assigning this A and B value, and then C is for the result value. Okay, also for the switching in this one, and OOP or
Mm,
for the operator. And first method is for the getting first value, second method is for the getting second value, and third method is go for the getting operator value. And the others one is addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, right? Inside this way, we just define that how to get the value, but see out it and then get these values on the part and then operator also. For the addition part, what I do, I just see A plus B and then show this type of, here we can assign A, B, and C. Now after that, we
mm,
again do some other result. That's why we just switching this value, C, A equal to 6. Okay, C values is assigned to A and B is assigned as 0. After that, we just ask them multiple times right here. Okay, because this function, this loop will be running if this will be not false, because your first value will be assigned before the loop started. After the
uh-huh.
loop started, every time this will be ask the operator and then ask the second value on it. Got it?
What does that one do there? Like while
This is
one,
true. This is for the true. You know about the boolean 1 and 0, true false.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, this is 1 is denoted as a true value.
So while, okay, true
Okay,
object.
and then if you use as a equal sign, this will be you this break is will be executed, and you know about that break is used for the stopping your loop. Got it?
Loop.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's why your program is completed yet, and then you want to again you can run this one. Got it? So
mhm.
this way you can continuously adding, subtracting multiple values, and after this final result you can just use the equal and you got a final result. Same as like as a calculator system. Got it?
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So in the backside of the calculator, this type of programming will work.
okay.
Okay. This I just show this example for better understanding for you to how to do these projects or one things. Okay. This
Uh-huh.
is thing as like a small projects also. Okay. You can use this for calculator program for your okay for practice purpose. Got it?
Hmm.
That's clear. Any
Yeah.
other further doubts?
Um, no.
No. All clear. Okay.
So let's say
Mm-hmm.
if I want to create
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
like this class of circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I want to do private for radius and pi,
Mm-hmm.
and then if I want to like find some method like set radius or like get radius or get
Mm-hmm.
area or get
Mm-hmm.
circumference, like
Mm-hmm.
um how do I, is it like the same thing?
No, if you define as a private way, okay, then all the things you can define is, but you can't use here because this is all are the private. Okay, this will be issuing to
Um,
be using here. Okay, that's why we
could you
need to be used as the public is most of it of them,
could you
because I
show
need
one
to be
example?
used this way in this case.
Hmm.
Got it?
I
That's why
mean,
we
could you
don't
show?
define here the private. I just define here the access specifier is my public. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. That's clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So this all the parts will be discussed in the OOPS concept, right? Is the
Mm-hmm.
background classes. Okay. Any doubts? Any further doubts for regarding C++ programming?
No.
No, all clear. Practice it and then do the questions, which one I
No.
sent to you, and then also the